Hello, everybody. Good morning and happy Fun Friday to you. I'm very excited today. As you can see, I'm wearing my red. It's National Wear Red Day, among other amazing things, like the fact that we have our newest co host joining us today on Project Joy Live. She is my 15 going on 16-year-old daughter, Marjean Dugas, is here giving us that teen perspective today. We're going to take a look at what's to come for our trip to 90s Con coming up in March. And of course, we've got all the joy for you. So stay tuned. It's an all new episode of Project Joy Live happening right now. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday to you. It is Friday, February 7th, 2025. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas, and this is Project Joy Live. It's your triple shot of good vibes every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at this 9 a.m. Eastern Time hour. Very excited this morning because my daughter Marjean is co hosting for the first time with us today. We're going to be getting that teen perspective from her once a month here on the show throughout 2025 and this season 6. We're going to be talking about some teen stuff today. What's going? Maybe I'll. I thought about maybe quizzing myself on some of the teen slang today, and that might be funny. But I'm about to embarrass myself, so that's going to be. We're also going to talk about all the excitement that's to come when we head off to 90s Con at the end of March. Really excited about that. They're announcing new people all the time. And so it's getting even more exciting and hard to choose of who we're going to get to see when the time comes because as many of you know, I went to 90s Con last year, but only for 1 out of the 3 days. And even just that, though, it was like there was so many people I wanted to see, but I just couldn't because it ran out of time. And so I have a feeling that with all the people they've announced this year, that it's going to be very similar. It's going to be, even though we're going to be there for 3 days. But I'm very excited about that. So we're going to talk about that coming up as well. We also are going to have our next Joy Versation together. That's a conversation mixed with Joy Versation. See what I did there? And of course, Marjean is going to be joining us here coming up in a few minutes. Whether you're joining us live or on the replay, I'd love for you to head over to the comments and let me know what is bringing you joy today. And cheers, everybody. Just got my coffee. Let me know what you're drinking over there this morning as well. I had protein shake this morning. I have been now the last time I went to my doctor, my protein was like super good. And so but I've been increasing because I've been doing a lot more. I've been a lot more active. I've been doing some strength training, working out a little bit more. And so I've been increasing my protein. And it's hilarious. The number one like talking point that people ask you when you're vegan is, how do you get your protein? How do you eat protein? Or how do you get protein without eating meat? My protein shake this morning had 52 grams of protein. 52 grams of protein, and it was palatable. It tastes good. And so we appreciate that. But if you have any questions about what was in my smoothie, I will tell you. Send me an email, jessica@thebreakthroughshow.com. Let's head over to the comments and see who's joining us this morning. Hello. All right. Miss Teresa's here today. Good morning, Teresa. Good to see you. Yes, it is Marjean's debut this morning. It is Marjean's debut. We're so excited about that and to hear from her coming up here shortly. We have only Zeus joining us over on the Twitch, so I will ask you, please, don't spam the chat. Don't spam the chat. That would be that's not a fun time for us over here. So, but we're glad that you're here, and we would love to hear what is bringing you joy today as you join us this morning, and let us know where you're joining from. Um, all right, I want to get into our joy versation today. I've got a good question for you, and I finally got the video ready, so here we go. I also want to shout out again over on Instagram. We're going live on Instagram now, as well as our other destinations. And so, welcome and glad to have you from Instagram. Our joy versation is conversation plus joy. It's helping us to get to know each other a little bit better, and would love to have you chime in the comments. Our joy versation today is: would you rather have to get up early or go to bed early for the rest of your life, and why? Would you rather have to get up early or go to bed early for the rest of your life, and why? Answer in the comments. Um, I'm an early bird. For the rest of your life, though, anything that says that, I'm kind of like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Um, I get up early and go to bed early right right now. So would you like to have Jessica's life for the rest of your life, or why? Which one though would you choose? I think I would have to pick get up early, because if I only had to pick one and I could still like go to bed late occasionally, I think that would work for me. So I would have to choose get up early for the rest of my life, because I'm already up early. It wouldn't be a big adjustment for me, but then I could also occasionally go to bed early or go to bed late if I wanted to. Yeah, that's my answer. That's what I'm going with. We're gonna take a super quick break, and when we come back, Marjean's gonna be joining us. And while we're on break, go ahead and answer that question down in the comments, and we'll be right back after this. Breakthroughs are about more than you might think. They're about discovering who you are, digging deep, reaching to the core of your soul. They're about healing yourself, understanding your beliefs, creating a ripple effect. And it's not just those initial moments that matter. It's about using them to bring more joy into our own lives and the lives of others. It's about having fun, letting loose, enjoying every moment life has to offer. It's about finding a safe space. It's about creating connection. Join us each and every day for exclusive programming, special events, and a community to call home, where we invite you to explore, change the way you look at and live your life, and go beyond the breakthrough. So we ask you, are you ready? We'll see you online at thebreakthroughshow.com. Welcome back to Project Joy Live. It is Friday. Fun Friday, everybody. Friday, February 7th, 2025. I'm so glad to have you here. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas, and I'm about to be joined by a fantastic person today. She is our newest co-host, our regular co-host here on Project Joy Live, and she happens to be a cherished middle child of mine. She's 15 years old. Please put your hands together and welcome in the comments Marjean Dugas to the show. Here she is. Welcome to the show, Marjean Dugas. How are you this morning from out in the living room?
Good.
So, are you were saying this morning that you were excited to be on? Why are you excited to be on the show?
Because it's the Breakthrough Show. Duh. Literally the best show ever.
I love it. I love it. Yes, we are on the Breakthrough Show Network, and you bring me a lot of joy, because all of your siblings bring me joy for different reasons. Marjean is very funny. She's very funny. She's always bringing the humor. And Marjean and I are similar and you have to let me know, Marjean, if you agree with me. We're similar in that we have these moments where we like really need quiet and peace and to be alone, but then sometimes we just randomly act a fool.
Yeah. Yeah. So, like, 1 minute it will be like, please be quiet. And then the next minute it'll be like, let's party.
Let's party. That's what it's about. We're so excited to have you here today. All right, do you want to chime in on our question today? Would you rather have to get up early or go to bed early for the rest of your life? And for those of you participating out there in the comments, this is a would you rather question. Obviously, there it would, nobody's ever going to give you that ultimatum, but I'm giving you one here today. You have to pick one or the other. Do not come in the comments with this, well, I'll pick both. No, you got to pick. You got to pick one or the other. Okay, so which one would you pick, Marjean, and why?
Oh, that's a tough question because, I mean, both can be great things. But, I mean, for me personally, I think going to sleep earlier,
You
for
think
sure.
so?
Yeah.
Really? I would not have pictured that for you. I would have picked no, no, maybe I would have. Yeah, because morning's not really your favorite thing on the planet.
I mean, it depends though.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if it's like summer, then wake up earlier for
Mm.
sure. But other
Yeah,
times,
it's harder to get up earlier, right, when it's darker outside and
Mhm.
it's snowing and nasty out and
Yeah.
everything else. Everything else. All right, let's head over to the comments and see what everybody else has said. Nancy's here this morning. Good morning, Nancy. Good to see you. See, Nancy talk about choice. Nancy, you got to pick one. You have to pick one. You can't you got to pick one. Teresa said, I go to bed early and wake up early now. See, we're in the same boat, Teresa. She loves those magical moments in the morning though. And I agree. I agree. There's something so peaceful and still about the morning. Miss Brittany is here. Good morning. Happy Friday to you. Good to see you. She said, hey, Niecy Poo. Um,
Hey.
all right. Brittany said, get up early because I'm always more productive when I do. See, same, same. I see, even if I, I mean, I guess I just want the option to be up late if I want to. Like tonight, we're going to the barn, Groton, Connecticut, to celebrate my birthday. You guys should come and join us. Don't Tell Lisa's playing, who features, of course, Kathy Ellis, who was on the Breakthrough Show. All right, Teresa said, okay, then part one of me, one part of me wants to go part to bed earlier, and a different part wants to get up early. That's cheating, Teresa. It's cheating. It's cheating. You can't pick that. Let me peek over at the IG really. Oh, wait a minute. Let me push the button. There we go. Over on the IG, I need to know too. Would you rather have to get up early or go to bed early for the rest of your life, and why? Let me know. All right, so uh, we're gonna bring every month when you're on the show a teen perspective, and so what is something that you think? I know you haven't had a chance to really talk to everybody yet, but what's something that you think is on the mind of your fellow teenagers right now, or something that's bringing them joy at the start of this year?
Probably any like upcoming concerts for sure. And my bestie's birthday,
Yes.
16.
I know you're all going to be 16 this year.
I
Somebody
know.
help me. Somebody help me. I am feeling some kind of way. Okay.
I think summer definitely too.
You guys have a good time in summer. I tell everybody all the time how much there is to do around here.
Mhm.
For like, what has been some of your favorite things that you've gotten to do since we moved back to Connecticut here?
The local concerts and Sailfest for sure.
Yeah,
Like the concerts at the beach, those are super fun.
yeah. And Sailfest, what do you like about
Mhm.
Sail?
I don't know. Just like fireworks have always been like one of my favorite things ever. I love watching fireworks. That
Yeah.
is so pretty.
I like fireworks too. And the cool thing about here is everybody's down there at Sailfest. You always run
Mhm.
into somebody. There's always something to eat. There's always something to do. They have a lot of activities and things like that. And it's one of the biggest events that we have here in southeastern Connecticut, in New London, Connecticut. Sailfest was such a big part of growing up, and I'm happy to get to share that with you guys now, to for you to experience that too.
Mm.
Yeah, it's fun. We have another really big event coming up here in at the end of March. Do you want to tell the people where we're going?
90's Con. I'm so
Yes.
excited.
We are going to 90's Con, you guys, at the end of March. So excited about this. It is put on by That's for Entertainment. It's happening March 28th, 29th, and 30th at the Connecticut Convention Center in Hartford, Connecticut. The show hours are Friday, the 28th from 4 to 8, Saturday, the 29th from 10 to 6, and Sunday, the 30th from 10 to 5. And there are still some tickets, but they are almost sold out. And I will say this is what I will say. Typically, each year there are two 90's Con. There's one in Connecticut and one in Florida. They canceled, don't know why, but they canceled the one in Florida for this year. So the only 90's Con in 2025, you guys, is happening here in Hartford, Connecticut. So I would love to see some of you guys join us one day or the full weekend or whatever you want to arrange. But let's talk about, Marjean, who all is going to be there and who you are most excited about seeing. Um, First up, we have so many of the entire cast of Scream that is going to be there.
My favorite horror movie ever.
I know you were so excited. We have Nev Campbell that's going to be there, David Arquette, Matthew Lillard, who, listen, we've had so much conversation about Matthew Lillard around here because your sister, Nina, is like,
In love with
she's
him.
going to tackle people I just know it, on the way to see Matthew Lillard. I'm super excited about Matthew Lillard. And obviously outside of Scream, Matthew Lillard has been in so many things. He played Shaggy in Scooby-Doo. He was in a movie that I introduced Nina to that we love now. It's called 13 Ghosts. I don't know if you guys have seen that. I think we talked about that on the show, guys, around Halloween time. But it has such a great story, the 13 Ghosts. So I loved him in that. He was in She's All That. He's been in a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. So we're excited to see him. In addition, from Scream, we also have who's that first one, Marjean?
Ski Ulrich. I'm so excited
That's
to
going to
see
be the
him.
one you're going to tackle people. It's going to be good. Listen, big throwback here for some of us folks in the 90's. Jamie Kennedy is going to be there. And more seasoned, mature Jessica is very excited about Mr. Dermot Mulroney. I can't even tell you. And we saw a newer movie with him recently. It's a story about this guy. He's the guy in the show or in the movie, and his daughter was abducted and died, and so he becomes sort of this vigilante. And it's a really cool movie, but check that out. It's over on Amazon. But I just love him. I just love him. I loved him in My Best Friend's Wedding. I'm very excited about Dermot Mulroney. Then we have the Lawrence brothers, you guys. We have Joey Lawrence. Many of my friends remember him from Blossom. We have Matthew Lawrence and Andrew Lawrence brothers as well. I don't know if you guys have seen any of their podcasts that they've been doing together, but it's really, really quite good. And Joey Lawrence just takes me back, man. I was listening to his album that he came out with the other day, and I played the music video for Marjean and Nina, and Nina was like, "Who's that?" And I'm like, "Well, he looks way different. He looks way different now." So there's that. All right, who else do we have going on here? Okay, next part we have Saved by the Bell. Okay, from Saved by the Bell, we have Mark Paul Gosselaar, Mario Lopez, and Elizabeth Berkley. Who are you most excited about from the Saved by the Bell cast?
Mario Lopez.
Mario Lopez. Okay. And let's see, I'm excited about that whole cast because Saved by the Bell was such an important show for me growing up. And I don't know if you guys remember, but the pilot season before Saved by the Bell was Good Morning Miss Bliss with Haley Mills as the teacher. I don't know if you guys remember that. Um but I'm really excited about them being here. And both Mark Paul and Elizabeth extended their days. All three of them were only going to be there Saturday, Sunday, but they're going to be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, at least Mark Paul and Elizabeth. Mario, we need you there Friday as well, please. Thank you so much.
I need him there Friday as well.
I love it. So Saved by the Bell. Let us know if you were to go to 90s Con, would you be excited about Scream? Would you be excited about the Lawrence brothers? Would you be excited about Saved by the Bell? Who would you see out of those? Then my heart's going pitter patter, you guys. My heart is going pitter patter. I have been rewatching 90210 for the 9,000 time. Okay. 90210, just like Saved by the Bell spoke to my childhood, 90210 really spoke to my teenage years. And for sure, I'm so excited to get to meet Tori Spelling, Jenny Garth, Jason Priestley, Ian Ziering, Gabrielle Carteris, and Brian Austin Green. I am so excited about that cast. And obviously, I'm a little bit sad because the last time that 90210 was at 90s Con, Shannon Doherty was there. And obviously, she will not be there this time because she's passed away, as well as uh Luke too. And so I'm sad about that part, but I'm really excited about 90210. Is there anybody from the 90210 cast that you would be excited to see, Marjean?
Ian and Tori. For sure.
Nice. Nice. Ian and Tori. Yes. They're going to be really good. I think for me, Gabrielle Carteris really spoke to me from back in the show, and I know she wasn't a favorite of a lot of people that watch the show. It literally kind of get split between the Andrea character, but she really spoke to me because I was a little bit more of a nerd. I was a little bit more of a, like, in all the clubs and volunteering and all of that stuff, and she really spoke to me. And then big crush for me was Brian Austin Green, that played David. Just loved him because he was really into music and the show and all of that. So anyway, really excited. So let me know, would you be excited for 90210? Before we continue, I'm going to check over in the comments here. I know you need to be here for Sailfest because it's your birthday weekend, Brittany. 90s Con, we're very excited. She can't blame you. I don't know on what, but she can't blame you
I
either way.
think on Ski Ulrich.
Oh, it might have been Mario Lopez. Either way, doesn't matter. They're all good. Auntie Stella's here. Good morning, Stella. Good to see you. Yes, she remembers Haley Mills on Saved by the Bell. I was such a big Haley Mills fan. That darn cat, The Parent Trap. Haley Mills was fantastic. All right, moving on. In addition to 90210, you guys, we have some of the cast from Marjean. Charmed.
Yeah, Charmed.
Charmed. Another really sad one, though, that Shannon Doherty won't be there this year, but Holly Marie Combs, Rose McGowan, and Jennifer Rhodes is going to be there. But I know you're excited for Rose McGowan because she was Scream as well, right?
Yep, she was Sydney. She played Sydney's friend.
Gotcha. Yeah, I gotta go back. I need to rewatch all the Screams before
She
the
was also playing Matthew Lillard's girlfriend in the movie too.
That's right. Okay, I got you. And Nina said she's excited for Holly Marie Combs as well. Why is that? What is she in that you guys had watched?
Nina didn't watch it, but I watched Pretty Little Liars that she was in. She was the
That's
main
right.
character's mom.
I love it. Love it. So it's kind of cool because they'll bring people to 90s con. That's for entertainment, first of all. That's such a fantastic job lining up celebrities. But so they'll bring people for certain certain shows or movies or music or whatever. And but you might know them from other things, and they have no, like last year it was so fun. They had no issues like talking about whatever you want to talk about when it's your turn to get to the front of the line. And so it's really cool that a lot of these people are from many different places that we've seen them before. So let me know if you would be excited for Charmed. Brittany was talking about Skeet, and she said she loves Charmed. She loves Rose so much. So that's going to be a fun one as well. Um, it's interesting with me. I didn't watch Charmed until much later in life, and so I didn't watch it back in the 90s. So it's kind of cool to see new generations watching Charmed now as well. Um, in addition, you guys see that next one there. I am so excited about this. I have to tell you, Wilson Phillips is going to be there, guys, Saturday and Sunday. The song Hold On was one of my favorite songs of all of the 90s. And I will tell you guys a little sad story that I'm very excited to tell them when I get there. As many of you know, I grew up singing, but I also I had unbelievable stage fright for a stage performer. Okay, and so a friend of mine's mom had worked for Foxwoods, and Foxwoods used to have big parties at Ocean Beach, employee parties for the year. I don't know if they still do that or not, but basically Ocean Beach was only open to Foxwoods employees, and they had all of these activities and stuff for the different employees. And one of the things they had under the big white tent that used to be down at Ocean Beach was karaoke. And so I decided I was going to go sign up, and I signed up to sing Hold On by Wilson Phillips. And so the line was extremely long. So they're going through, or the list. And so they're going through the list of everybody, and they get to my name. They call my name, and I got so scared, I hid. I literally ran down the boardwalk and went and like pretended I didn't exist. And and it makes me sad to this day that I did not go up and sing. And so I'm going to tell I want to tell them that. I want to tell, I don't know why I want to tell them that story because it's horribly embarrassing, but I want to tell them that story. And maybe I'll sing a version of it at some point because that would be fun. The next show though, did you know Wilson Phillips, Marjean, before I told you about them?
Yes. I just like I that was the only song I knew from them because
Mm,
that's the only one I would hear you play
8 million times in a row.
a million times every day in the car.
Okay, the next three people, Kimberly J. Brown, who was there last year, but she was in a different role. Judith Hogue and Daniel Coons, they were all from Halloween Town High. Do you know that show, Marjean?
No, but I know Clay watched it.
Okay, so I did see Teresa watch Halloween Town too. I did not. I did not know a lot that I think that might have been later 90s.
Mhm.
Like later night, yeah, because that when we get into later 90s, you're getting into like my graduation and into college time. And so some of that stuff there, like I was watching more like Melrose Place. Like I was getting into the more like grown stuff. Um there's about four of them. Yeah, I don't know. But I'm excited that they're going to be there because Kimberly J. Brown, she is so sweet and so generous with her time and everything else. I watched the way that she interacted with people last year. And so she's just a great person. And so I know a lot of people are going to be excited about Halloween Town. Let me know if you guys would be excited about that too. As you can see in the middle, Soleil Moon Fry is going to be there, you guys. I'm so excited. Now I don't know if it's a mistake, but on her page, when you click on her, it says she's going to be there for Sabrina the Teenage Witch, but I don't see anybody else from Sabrina yet. So maybe that's coming. Maybe Melissa Joan Hart. Maybe, I don't know. Crossing fingers. But of course I loved her from Clarissa Explains It All. But I loved Soleil Moonfry from, and Teresa got it, Punky Brewster. Yes, that. See, I go way back with the people. With the people, but she's fantastic. I'm excited about that. In addition, I'm going to try to scroll so you can see all of it here. Robin Tooney, Ethan Embry, Johnny Whitworth, and Maxwell Caulfield are all going to be there from the movie Empire Records. That's going to be the panel for those four. However, Robin Tooney, I was a big fan of from uh uh I'm having a moment. I'm having a moment. Marjean, help me out. The Craft, and then also the movie The End of Days with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Do you guys know that movie? Love that with Robin Tooney and Ethan Embry. I loved from later on in his career, from Sweet Home Alabama. I don't know if you guys remember him from that. Also, Maxwell Caulfield, I remember from Grease 2 with Michelle Pfeiffer. Now, I'm a much bigger fan of Grease 1, but Grease 2 with Maxwell Caulfield was really great as well. So excited about that. Any of those people that I just mentioned, are you excited about seeing, or are you more for the other ones we already talked about?
I don't really know them from like anything I've seen, because I don't even think I've seen the second Grease. I think I've only watched the first one.
I thought you had seen the second one.
Maybe
I know you haven't seen Empire Records, which is what they're going to be there for, because that's not really a movie for you quite. It's pushing it. But I didn't even realize that there was a young Renee Zellweger in Empire Records as well, which interesting. Teresa, of course you did. Of course you've seen Arnold Schwarzenegger in person. Teresa has met so many famous people. It is insane. We need a show just about Teresa's shenanigans with all of these celebrities. All right. In addition, let's scroll along here. This was just recently announced, you guys. The following people: Raul D. Lewis, Dougie Doug. I'm so excited about Malik Yoba and Leon Robinson. From what movie in the 90s, you guys? Who can tell me what movie in the 90s did Raul D. Lewis, Dougie Doug, Malik Yoba, and Leon Robinson? What movie in the 90s were they from? Do you guys know? It was about a certain Olympic team from Jamaica. Do you guys know? Do you know? Do you remember, Marjean?
No.
You don't remember the name of the movie? What?
No.
We've been practicing this. We've been practicing this, you guys. Okay. It starred John Candy, who of course was fantastic, but Cool Runnings was the movie, you guys, about the Jamaican bobsled team. So I'm really excited, especially Dougie Doug. I'm such a fan. He's so fantastic. I'm really excited about the Cool Runnings cast. So that just got announced. We also have AJ McLean from the Backstreet Boys. Yes. All 3 days. Everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, she knows the song. I've succeeded as a parent. That's it. And finally, joining Nev Campbell, Lacey Chabert, and Scott Wolf, you guys, from
She is so fat.
She is so fetch, but from Party of Five, and I'm so excited. When I saw that Nev Campbell was going to be there for Scream, I literally said to my husband, I hope that they get Party of Five one year. And sure enough, they just announced it. I'm a little sad that Matthew Fox is not going to be there as of yet. Maybe they'll announce it later. I don't know. But because I have a story about Matthew Fox as well, which I'll share if they do announce him. But I'm really excited about Lacey. My girls have obviously seen her in Mean Girls. We've seen her in a ton of Christmas movies and things like that. She's really fantastic. And so I'm excited about both Lacey and Scott Wolf. Okay, so the question is, Who give me your top 3 people, Marjean, that you are most excited to see? And I want to hear from you guys out there too. Go in the comments. Who would be your top 3 either people, shows, whoever that you would want to see if you were going to 90s Con? Give me your top 3, Marjean.
Okay. Ski Ulrich, for sure.
Okay.
Lacey, and Ian.
Really? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Interesting. I don't know if I can pick a top, but see, I have to do this because I tell everybody else they have to participate. Add the participation. Okay, so you're going with Ski, Lacey, and Ian Ziering. Okay. Um. Oh crap. Okay, I'm gonna go. My number one choice is gonna, and I told you guys this before, is gonna be 90210. The as an entirety, the cast. That's gonna be a big one for me. Um, I think my second in line is going to be Saved by the Bell. And I'm like okay, I'm totally caught between Wilson Phillips and Party of Five. Totally caught. So yeah, but then Matthew Lillard. We're gonna be here all day. We're gonna be here all day. I can't do it. I can't. Oh, and then AJ McLean. Okay. I'm gonna stick with my 3. But really, truly, I'm so excited about the whole event. We're gonna have so much fun. And I think it's gonna be a blast. Is there anything else besides the celebrities that you're excited about?
Just to, I don't know, like be there and experience it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Let me head over here and see. Okay. Oh, Teresa said her favorite was the original 21 Jump Street, but that was before the 90s. It was before the 90s. It's going to be so good though. I'm so excited. And like I said, there are still tickets available. If you go to that's the number 4, so that's for entertainment.com, you're going to see you'll see the Christmas con and you'll see 90s Con there. They do still have tickets, but they are running low. And we would love to see you join us for either the full weekend or just pick a day and come join us. But let me know, email me or send me a message on social media. Let me know that you're going to be there. And I will meet up with you. We'll meet up with you at some point and it'll be a lot of fun. So that's all that we have is going on. All right. We have to do birthdays, Marjean. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to all those that are celebrating today. We have, and I got a couple I got to celebrate from the last couple of days too. In the world of celebrity, actor, comedian Chris Rock is the big 60 today. He's 60 years old. Did you believe that, Marjean?
That's great. I thought he was younger.
I did too. I did too. I did not realize he was 60 years old. Also in the 60s, today is the birthday of country singer Garth Brooks. I loved 90s country. Speaking of 90s country music, Garth Brooks was where it was at. Where it was at. 63 years old today. In addition, actor James Spader, who starred in Pretty in Pink, Boston Legal, The Blacklist, he's 65 today. So I'm having a little moment for you guys. Can you contemplate, Marjean, yet at all what it's going to be like to look around and realize that you and your friends are all in your like 50s and 60s?
That would honestly, like, that's just so crazy to think about because time really does like fly so quick.
It does. It does. I'm glad that you recognize that at your young age because I don't think some of us realize that until later. All right. Also, birthdays. Author Charles Dickens, Oliver Twist, A Christmas Carol, among many others, who passed away in 1870. Today was his birthday, and also Laura Ingalls Wilder, who passed away in 1957. She was the autobiographer of The Little House on the Prairie, which then spun off to the series and all of that. So, happy birthday to all those celebs. Over the last couple of days, Breakthrough alum and friend of mine, C.K. Ford, had a birthday. my friend Amanda Seals, Joanna Barnes, and one of the OGs of the Breakthrough Show, Jamad Emmanuel, had a birthday as well. So happy birthday to Jamad. And we got to get our birthday song on, Marjean. You ready? Oh, and yes, Teresa's Vandal is 33 years old today. Happy birthday to Teresa's son, Vandal. Okay, you ready to get our song on, Marjean?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Maybe.
All right, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday to
to
you.
you. Happy birthday, dear Chris Rock, Garth Brooks, Charles Dickens, Laura Ingalls Wilder, James Spader, CK Ford, Amanda Seals, Joanna Barnes, Jamad Emmanuel, and Vandal. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to all those that are celebrating. And I hope that you are set up to have an absolutely amazing day. Let's talk about what's happening on the Breakthrough Show Network this week. This weekend. Very exciting day here today. We have virtual co-working happening at 9:55 a.m. Eastern Time. We work together from 10 to 12. You can come join us at the breakthroughshownetwork.com. You'll see in the middle of the page where you can join our virtual community. It is free to join. You can come check that out. Again, we work from 10 to 12 together today, Pomodoro style. In addition, we also have the season 8 premiere of the Breakthrough Show happening today at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Come and join me for that. I'm just going to be giving you a little bit of an overview of some of the amazing people that we have booked in this season so far and share a couple favorite moments of all time with you as well. So come and join us for that at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. As I mentioned, we are going to be at the barn in Groton, Connecticut. You can go to the Barn CT on social media or the web and get your tickets. Don't Tell Lisa's going to be playing, and we're going to be dancing for my birthday. It's going to be fun. Come join us for that. That's at 8 p.m. Eastern Time tonight. Tomorrow, we have Soul Saturday Morning Coffee. Excited about that. And we will be having a community movie matinee beginning at 1 p.m. You can check out our calendar for what movie we'll be playing over the next few weeks. Go check that out. We have an all new episode of Spirit Sessions of You of the Light coming up on Sunday at 12 p.m. with Susan Menano. Susan Menano is going to be there talking about her new book, among many other things. So check that out at 12 p.m. Eastern Time on Sunday. And then we've got an all new week happening next week. I'll be here Monday, Wednesday, Friday on Project Joy Live. We have Brittany Floyd joining us, Olivia Ambani on Wednesday, and it's Valentine's on Friday. So it'll be full of love. It's going to be great. Marjean, I'm so excited you joined us for your first episode today. Are you okay? Did you feel like, were you nervous? Do you feel good?
I feel like it was pretty good.
Pretty
I feel
good.
like, yeah.
Just pretty good.
It was amazing.
Well, I'm excited to have you on the show, and I look forward to more episodes with you and getting the teen view on the things. And next time you're on will be in March, and we'll be even closer to 90's Con. We'll have more details when Margina's on the show, and maybe we'll have some of our schedule of what we're going to be doing there. And anything else that you would like to leave our audience with today, Marjean?
If you're like looking for joy in your life, talk to my mom. She is the joy. She is joy.
I love it. I'll take it. Shameless plug. Shameless plug, everybody. Thank you, Marjean, for being here today. I love you so much.
I love you too.
And I love all of you. Thank you for watching wherever you are in the world today. We appreciate you. Look at who's out there. We were just talking about Marjean's bestie's birthday coming up. Thank you for being here, Andrea. Everybody. I love you. Everybody's saying you did a great job. So it's going to be fun to have you on each month. Next time a child comes on in 2 Fridays, it's going to be Miss Leah. And
Good.
Leah wants to talk about Wicked this month, you guys. So get ready for it. It's going to be, just wait for her to be zooming by on her Swiffer. Great. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas. Thank you for joining me today, and we'll see you next week. And remember that you are the joy, okay? You don't look for it outside of yourself. You are it. And we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.